Hello my gorgeous loves out there and welcome. In today's video I am going to do swatches as well as a look with the All I Ever Wanted palette volume 2 from Unearthly Cosmetics. This is full of dual chromes and multi-chromes and just special shades, so I wanted to swatch them with you guys, try to see if I can capture the shift and everything. But before we get into this video, if you're new here, hello, welcome. My name is Bree and I am just a crazy lover of all things beauty, and I like to post a lot of fun, colorful makeup content. So if that's the kind of things you like to watch, then please hit that subscribe button and join this little family. But with that being said, let's get into this video. Alright loves, I'm excited to swatch this for you guys. I like to do these kind of videos when it's like a palette full of just special dual chromes and multi-chromes, so we can really try to capture the shift together and see if it's worth it to you, because this palette is pricey, so I want to do it justice as best as I can. But if you haven't heard of Unearthly Cosmetics, they are an indie brand based out of the US, but all their products are more darker, mysterious themes, alien vibes and stuff like that, hence the Unearthly name. But I really do like the brand. I've reviewed many of their products on my channel, so I'll link other reviews I've done if you want to check out more on Unearthly Cosmetics. But I really do feel like they're an up-and-coming indie brand that is getting a lot more attention because they just make a really good product. So this palette right here is available for pre-order. I'm not sure when the projected shipping is. Oh, its estimated ship date is August 12th. And this is the volume 2 version. They have a volume 1 that has like different colors and different shades. I have not tried that one, but I would like to one day. Now this palette goes for $86, but it is, you know, kind of pricey, but it's because there's such special shades in here, and usually these kind of shades are very pricey to formulate, so that's why there's a higher price tag. But I'll show you guys up close what this palette looks like. Very simple cardboard packaging, the back here, and then inside is where the magic is. So there is a mirror, and this is all metallic, so there is no mattes in this palette. And this is just full of all these special like dual chromes, multi-chromes, and some really like metallic, high shine, foiled looking shades. Like, isn't that beautiful? There's so many greens and jewel tones, purples, some lighter ones in here. So it's like, wow. I really hope I can capture the shifts on some of these. I think it looks really stunning. So I'm gonna like get a little closer, start swatching these out for you guys. And then I'll show you guys all the swatches together, and then I will create a look using all these shimmers. I have kind of an idea of what I want to do with this palette, but let me get a little closer. I'm gonna just scoot because I'm kind of far from the camera, and I think right here, or should I do them here? Maybe I'll do it on my hand so we can kind of catch the shifts and I can kind of go like, you know, do all that action. And we'll start off with the first row. So we have Velvet. And oh my god, these feel creamy. This one looks like maybe it has like a purple shift. I'm gonna try to see if I can capture like what it's doing on the finger. Probably not, but we'll go right here. Oh my god, it looks so green right here. But let's see. Oh, you see, like it has a purple, a definite purple, maybe purple, blue to green. Like it just shifts. I think I can kind of capture it right there. Ooh, that's pretty. They feel very creamy. Now going on to Opaline. I think that's how you say it. This one looks like maybe it's a yellow to pink shift. This one is a little bit more like textured, more like flaky. It wasn't as smooth as the first one, but I don't know if I'm capturing anything on that. And then I don't mean to flip you off. And then here it is. Oh yeah, it's like really pulling pink on my hand. Or maybe even, is it pink, lavender, and yellow? Oh, I was not expecting that. I think this might also be a multi-chrome. Like, I don't know which ones are the dual chromes and multi-chromes, but you can definitely see the shift right there and up there too. I think I'm actually capturing it. I'm excited. Now going on to the shade called Cross, which is this one. Ooh, it looks really blue here, but when I look at it, it looks purple. Yeah, this is like a purple blue shifty shade. This one is a lot more creamy on the texture like the first one. Damn, these are swatching like butter. This is beautiful. Then going into the shade called Jaded, which this one looks maybe green to blue, green to blue, green to maybe teal blue. Ooh, okay. And then there's that one. I'm flipping you guys off again. And this one too is smooth, very smooth too. And yeah, this one has a purple shift to it. A teal to purple. Wow. Okay. Now going on to the last shade in the row, which is Rain. This one is like almost like a sky blue. I'm thinking maybe this is gonna have like a lavender shift. And then we'll swatch it right there. Ooh. Let me build that one up a little bit more. This one, it does have more texture to it, like the yellow to pink one. Okay, so there, I re-swatched it up. Yeah, this is a lavender to like a sky light blue like shift. It's very pretty. I love these kind of shades. But this is all of the first row swatched out. Now getting into the second row. So going into Sabre, which is yellow. It's a lot more of a brighter like canary yellow than the one that's up here. And this one might also have a pink shift, maybe green. But we'll put that right there. Ooh, look at how bright that is. Yeah, I think this is pink, like a pink shift. Maybe there's some green in here too. Oh, wow, that is absolutely gorgeous. So the next shade is Poe, which this one looks like a deep gunmetal, like silvery dark gray. I don't know if this one has a shift, but I love these kind of shades. I think they make such cool, like smoky looks. Ooh, it's so reflective for being like a deeper gunmetal gray. Oh my, that's pretty. I feel like that's very unique. I don't have a lot of shades like that in my collection. Next shade is called Dolly, which this one looks like a mustardy gold shade, which this one might just be a standard metallic. I can't see really a shift on that one, but ooh, do I love a more like mustardy gold shade. Ooh, that's pretty. That would make such a beautiful like inner corner highlight for a bright pop of yellow. Next shade is called Dreamer, which this one looks like maybe pink to purple shift. This one has a little bit more texture to it. I love that there's different kinds of, you know, textures and formulas in here. So yeah, this is really pink to like maybe lavender, purple. Yeah, that's definitely pink and purple. I definitely have seen like a lot of shades like this. So very common, like multi-chrome, dual chrome kind of shade. Then the last shade is called Luna right here. And this one looks very intense, like a super intense metallic. It's a little flaky. It looks like it's gonna be super high shine. Ooh, that is so beautiful. And then I'll swatch that out. Oh my, look how intense that is. That is so bright. Now this one's like pink to lavender to teal, blue. Oh my gosh, there's so much going on in that one and it's so beautiful. But that is the second row in this palette. Now into the next row, this shade called Secret. You can see how it's textured. This one also looks like it's going to be similar to the Luna shade. Be really foiled, a little flaky. But whoa, look at that. That is such a beautiful green. Oh my. And this one looks like maybe it has like a darker base to it. Like a gold. I don't know how to describe this one. But this is really pretty. It's like a dingy green gold. Oh yes, that is like liquid metal. Next shade is called Tarot, which it's a orange metallic. Feels a little bit more smooth or like a peachy. Maybe it's gonna be like an orange to gold. Ooh, okay, this is like orange and pink, I feel. Oh wow, look at that. I'm so excited by all these shades. Then there's the shade called Desdemona. This one's like a lime or like a light green that has, I think, like a lavender shift to it. Wow, that would make such a beautiful inner corner highlight. Like, look how bright that is. Ooh, yes. It looks very blue on camera, but like in the pan, it looked like a light green. Now going on to the shade called Sylvia, which is another yellow metallic. I like how all these like yellow shades just have different like tones to them. This one might just be a regular metallic too. And then I'll put that right there. Ooh, that's a really pretty yellow. I don't see a shift on this one. It's nothing like super special, or maybe it has a little shift, but it is pretty. Last shade in this row is called Stone, which this one looks more like a limey green metallic, which that is like one of my most favorite shades to use on the eyes. Yes, ooh, yes. I'm gonna have to use that in the look. And then there's that swatched out. That would make such a beautiful inner corner highlight, or against like deeper greens for like a pop. These are all like lighter shades except this one. Like all of these would be beautiful in the inner corner. But that is row 3. And then the very last row, which these ones look a little darker, maybe a little bit more jewel tone. So the first shade is called Storm, which looks like it has a bunch of sparkles in it. Like beautiful little sparkles. This looks like almost like a smoky gray to like lavender. This is beautiful. Swatch that right there. Ooh, gorgeous. Let me try to build it up just a little bit more. Wow, look at that lavender. And then I think it's like green, lavender, blue. Oh, that is beautiful. Next shade is called Stoker, which is like a deep reddish orange. This one too has a bunch of little sparkles, like little, I think it's like green or gold sparkles in it. But this is like more like a rust orange. Ooh, that is also quite unique to my collection. Like, look how deep of an orangey red, like a blood orange shade. That's how I would describe that. I think this one is just a straight metallic, but it's so beautiful. And it has all these little shimmer sparkles in it. I don't know if you guys can see it. There, yeah, you can see the little shimmer sparkles. Next shade is called Jinx, which this one is a purple shade. This one is also very like flaky too. All these beautiful purples in here. But they all have like different kinds of shifts to them and different tones too. See like how that one shifts kind of green. I don't know if this one has a shift. I can't tell, maybe pink? Now going into the last 2 shades. So we have Night, which this one looks like a dingy brown, super like foiled metallic. Oh yeah, that's like a dingy brown. Ooh, I love my dingy shades. Oh my god, do you guys see how intense that is? And you could also use a shade like this to make like a really glam, like more nudie look. It's like a smoky brown dingy metallic. It's so foiled. And the very last shade called Thorn, which this one looks like it's gonna be very smooth, more like a traditional multi-chrome with a black base. Oh yeah, like look at that. This is green, it has blue to it, and maybe purple. Oh, that's beautiful. And it's so smooth. Oh yeah, definitely feels like more of like that creamy kind of multi-chrome that has that black base to it. And then like there's that blue, there's probably purple in here and some green. Oh, these are stunning as well. But this was the very last row. This is beautiful. So I'm gonna show you guys all of them swatched out, like all in one place, and then we can get into a look. So I'm going to start off by using the About Face Matte Fluid Eye Paint in Smoke Signal. It's this deep like hunter green, and I want to use that kind of like a base, and then we'll lay the shimmers over. So hopefully this goes well. I did prime my eyes with the Zoeva, what is this? The Eyeshadow Fix Matte Longwear Primer, in case you're wondering. I didn't set it or anything, but that's what's on my lids right now. And I'm gonna put a little bit of this, and I'm gonna maybe take some more, put some on the edge, so if I look up, it will mark the spot. There we go. And then I'm going to take this kind of fat like shader brush. It's a little on the chunkier end, and I'm gonna spread that all over the lid, kind of pat it, and then bring it up a little bit just so I can kind of, you know, manipulate this as though I was using just like a powder shadow, and then blend the edges out. So I'm gonna go into Poe. I'm gonna pick up the shade on this flat shader brush. This is from ColourPop. I don't even know what it's called. I've had it for so long. And I'm gonna maybe just tap that on the outer corner. That is such a beautiful shade. So it reminds me a lot of this shade that's in the Haya palette from Unearthly, the collab with Angelica. There's like this really metallic high shine black, and I feel like this is very similar. And it looks really beautiful, like sitting over the green like base. This would make a really good like black and smoky green look though if I used it all over the lid. But I'll have to do that another day. So I'm thinking maybe velvet. I feel like this kind of has a dark base to it. I'm gonna use the same brush. I'm gonna pick that up, and I'm gonna use that like towards the middle, in the center. Ooh, that's such a beautiful green shade. This one definitely does have like kind of like a smoky gray base to it. So I feel like it's like meshing really well with that Poe shade. And then it's sitting over this green matte like so well. So I'm gonna go into Jaded. I think this one has like a purple shift to it. I'm gonna use that in the very inner portion. Oh wow, see? When you lay these kind of shadows over some kind of colored base, you can really transform it or have that color out of the shadow pool more than maybe the color that it, you know, shifts to. Like this one I think has like a purple shift. So if I had like a more purple base, I feel like the purple would pool even more in the shift than the green would. But because this is against other green shadows, it has a green base to it, I feel like that color is just pulling more like that teal. To keep things interesting, maybe I'll go with Thorn and use that all on the lower lash line, because I'm trying to use as many shimmers as possible. So I'm gonna take a pencil brush and I'm gonna pick it up. Now this one's really smooth, so I feel like it would do pretty good on its own down here. I don't think I'm gonna have too much fallout from this shade because it's just such a smooth formula. So I'm just taking that all down here, and this one has a green to blue shift, so it's gonna mesh really well with what is up on the top part of my lid. Now I want to take Stone. I'm gonna use that as my inner corner highlight, this limey green. This needs to be on my eyes. So I'm gonna pick it up with this pencil brush. And I think this time I'm gonna wet the brush just so it can not have too much fallout and be very vibrant. And just, you know, glide right on it because this is more of a flaky shade. A lime green should exist in every single palette. That's just my opinion. It's such a beautiful shade to put all over the lid, to put in the inner corner. Like, it just, such a beautiful pop. This came out excellent. So I think that's everything that I'm gonna use for this palette. So I was able to use what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shades. I mean, there's a lot more, so of course I will make an effort to either use this in a get ready with me, maybe with a palette that has mostly matte, or do something on Instagram with this so I can use it more and test out the other shades. But that was it for what I'm gonna put on the eyes. I'm gonna go finish my look off camera, and then I will be right back to show you guys the completed look. All right, my loves, I am back. Here is the final look and how it came out. I don't know if the shifts are picking up on the shadows, but they're really beautiful and creamy and special. And this look was so simple to put together. I just put a liquid shadow on, just went in with metallics. You could easily do this with a powder shadow like through the crease and then go in with the metallics or use an eyeliner. And I just love that something like this can look so complicated but yet be so easy to put together since you're using special shades that basically do the work for you. So I'm very happy with how this turned out. But all I did off camera was I went in with the Nakia Joy Cosmetics lashes from their natural set, my usual favorite lashes. And then for my lips, I have the Unearthly Cosmetics Satin Liquid Lipstick in Kalina and Jeanette. Now the Jeanette one was a little too warm for me, so I went over it with the Kalina one to kind of make it more of a perfect shade for what I wanted to go with this look. I really love these. They're pigmented, they're lightweight, they wear very nicely. I mean, they don't completely dry down. They're not like a full dry down liquid lipstick. They're more of a satin, but they do wear very well and like, you know, fade very gracefully as the day goes on. And then for my lashes, I went in with the Triste Good Vibes mascara, and I also used the lash glue liner from Kiss to make the wing as well as to stick the lashes on. And then in my waterline, I have the Sugar Drizzle Pencil in Moonbeam. This is also a multi-chrome. It shifts from like green to gold to orange. I just wanted to keep the multi-chrome trend going. And I think that's everything that I did off camera. Yeah, I don't think I used anything else. So now I'm just going to zoom you guys out so I can wrap up this video. I really enjoyed filming this video, guys. You don't know how much I love swatching multi-chromes, dual chromes, and like special metallics. Sometimes I'll just come into my makeup room, swatch shadows, stare at them, go ooh, ah, and then I'm good for the day. Like I do that all the time. So any chance to do it more, I'm totally here for. But I do feel like these shadows seem really special, very shifty. There's just so many different like shades and shifts to all of them. I love that there's like warm tones and cool tones and like kind of blackened shades, like smoky ones, and jewel tone shades, and like some really like flaky foiled metallics are in here. There's some that are a little bit smoother, and then there's just some nice traditional buttery foiled metallic. So I think this is totally worth $86. Just swatching it alone told me that this is going to be amazing to use as like a companion palette with other mattes, or if you're using another palette and you want to bring in like a special shade, you can totally do that with this, or you can use this alone and create some multi-chrome goodness on the eyes. So I'm excited that I have this. I totally think it was worth every penny, and I definitely want to use this in like a get ready with me alongside with like another palette that has mainly mattes, maybe one of the other Unearthly Cosmetics palettes, or do something like on Instagram, like a reel. Maybe I'll do both because I really want to play with this more because the shades are so special. But hopefully this video was helpful for you guys. I tried my best to like capture the shifts so you could really see if these are the kind of shadows you would want to pick up, since the palette is on the pricey side. It's $86, so you want to make sure you really, you know, love it and want to get it. So you guys will have to let me know your thoughts in the comments. Did you find this video helpful? Did you pick up the palette? Did you pass? Like, are you into multi-chromes and dual chromes like that? I would love to hear from all of y'all. And if you're new here and you enjoy this video, you like a lot of fun, colorful makeup content, you like a lot of stuff in indie makeup, then please hit that subscribe button and join this little family. I'd love to have you here. Also, don't forget to check out the description below. I will link the palette where you can find it. I think it's available for pre-order right now, shipping in August. I will also link other Unearthly Cosmetics videos that I have done in the past if you want to see reviews on their other products. I will also link my like face makeup in case you're wondering what makeup I am wearing, and I will also have my contact and social media platforms linked. I'm also on Instagram as Breezy Lifestyle and Breezy_beauty, and I do a lot of other content there as well. So if you want to join my Instagram fam, I would really love that. But guys, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, for being here, supporting my channel, getting me to 3K subscribers. Like, I never thought I'd get to that point, so I just appreciate you guys. all so much. But I hope you're all doing well wherever you are in the world, and I'm just sending you all so much light and love. But until next time, bye guys.